don't want anything from anyone. If I can't go out and earn it myself, then I don't want it. Really. I couldn't live in a house, not now. I'd be tied down like that. Got electric bills and more bills and more bills and then more bills. Nah. I've got one bill, it's called food, that's it.
Ultimately, what that's getting at is the point that we no longer see housing as a basic human right, you know, and is that acceptable in one of the richest economies in the world?
When you were there, were they judging you and saying, were they just judging what your need was, or were they thinking about how much fault they thought you were, how much they thought you were responsible for your plight?
Well, I think the thing is these things don't happen in a vacuum, right? So local councils have cuts to their budgets, there's cuts to welfare budgets at the same time. So automatically, when you walk into a council, they're thinking, especially if there isn't enough housing, how can I get you out of here as quickly as possible? And
well, this comes across in the programme, actually.
Yeah, exactly. And also that, you know, it's incredibly easy to fall into those, it's incredibly easy to do that when you've got a rhetoric that says, you know, people who own houses because they've worked really hard, and people who are homeless haven't worked hard enough.
Thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people. And if you go around the country, you'll find the food banks in every city. You'll find people getting sanctions all the time. I think it was the year before last, 1 million sanctions.
You know what? They agree. You go back to your little existence with that, right? Bring your child up on benefits. Listen to me, darling, because I'm telling you the truth, right?
But again, I've always said, you know, you will find in every category, you'll find a certain set of people that are very happy to just claim benefits and never want to work. But you'll find the people who are on it and desperately trying to get out of that system.
Well, the thing is, Dee, that actually...
You saw, well, you didn't, but, you know, an edited version, which made it look to the world that we were happy, we used to drink, smoke, you know, had no intentions of going to work, which isn't the full story. You don't actually get a chance to see the full story.
You know, I work, don't I? Anything Pete wants done around this place, I do it. Same as Tracy. Just get on with it. Money doesn't come into it, ever. He gives me money sometimes.
Who, Pete?
Oh, we got all that wood, haven't we? We sold a little bit of that the other day. All them big bits of wood down the bottom there. Someone spied it, come in and bought 3 bits, I think. Oh yeah, he ended up giving me money.
Oh, that's got to be bad.
Yeah. And then made me a little something. Because he sees me making things. He just made me this out of bits. Just an old hinge, Allen key, nut and a bolt. I made that for you, Uncle T. You know. It's what it is, what it is. So that can go there, I'll keep that. It's like a little flower. Well, no, I'll get some cables like this. Yeah?
Yeah.
And like there's a hole there on that one. Go through there. This is only rough, yeah? This ain't obviously. Oh no, it's like everywhere I've lived in the last 25 years, 30 years, whatever it is, I don't know. Yeah, you just take what comes along and, you know. I mean, this cost me nothing, the caravan, I swapped it for some old letters that I had, brass and enamel letters. Bloke wanted them and I needed somewhere to live. I gave him this bag of letters and I had the caravan. Like my boat, when I had my boat, that didn't cost me anything. I found 2 pictures years ago in the rubbish up in Winchelsea, someone else's rubbish. Kept hold of them, had them kicking about for years. God knows how many years. And then I gave them to a friend of mine, she put them in the auction room and got £1 a piece for them. Yeah, and part of a triptych.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And then I said to her, the caravan I was in then, up Leesham, got burgled, and I'd been to a festival, come back and it had been done. She said come down and have a coffee, and then told me about this boat, and then I said about these pictures, and then she put them in, and I said we go half each on it, on the money from the pictures. And then like I say, yeah, when I got back, the caravan was done, and she went to give me £1. I went, how much you want for the boat? She went, how much you want to give me? I went, well, you keep the money for them pictures and I'll have the boat. Then moved on to the boat and lived in it. I want Peachland, I think it's about my 3rd year now. 3rd or 4th year.
Made it your little space, eh?
Oh yeah, well, Pete keeps moaning at me because it ain't so little anymore. That shed. When you're going to have a clear up, right, Pop. What is?
Mm.
No. Had to be done. Stops the noise, doesn't it?
AstroTurf.
Well, it stops the rain. And you got that, and it absolutely throws it down, and you can't hear yourself think. all night long. AstroTurf cushions the blow of the rain, doesn't it? Plus the insulation.
What ones you going to?
I'll probably only do Headcorn. I've been invited to Glastonbury, but I don't know if I want to do it. I don't really want to do it.
Too much.
I've done it too many years now. I'll be asked with it. Same thing, same job. No time to do what you want to do. You know, you want to go to a festival and enjoy it, don't you? You don't, but you know, you work all night and sleep all day, basically. The only time you go out there into public land is before it's open, really. I'll do the Small World one, that's the end of the month. First one. Already had the phone call for that one. Yeah, I'll do that one, but no, I won't do no big ones, I don't think. Well, say I won't, it all depends. If you ask me, I don't want to go and do the job that I have to do at Glastonbury because it is all night long. Whereas when I went to the Secret Garden party, that was basically just get there, put the marquee up for the shop on the Thursday and take it down on the Tuesday. That was all my job was. The rest of the festival, go do what you want to do. Come and see us if you want to see us, if you want a cuppa, you know.